Hi guys, so we are in Hawaii. We're in Kauai for about 10 days and it's been amazing so far. This is day 3 and I just needed to start shooting this vlog before I forget all the stuff that we did. So the first day was like a travel day. It was very long. We left home at 4 o'clock in the morning and it was a very long flight, and we got really lucky that we had middle seats that were empty beside us, so Rourke was able to actually sleep on most of the flights. And we got here, I don't even remember what time it was, but it was in the afternoon. We're in Hawaii! We see our first rooster in Hawaii, and I think he just got run over. What do you think about all these chickens? This is the current situation. And we still have a stroller to go. We went to the hotel. Okay, that's our hotel room. We're here. Is the bathroom. Just very simple. Where's the light? Oh, that's nice and big. Rourke will love it. Yeah, you checking out the view? We actually do have a partial ocean view. I don't know if you can see it over there. Had some food, and oh, this great place. We had food in this great place called Mark's Place. It's kind of like a Hawaiian place, and the food was amazing and it was super reasonable and just really a lot of food for the price. So definitely recommend it if you're trying to stay on budget to eat at Mark's Place. Even if you're not trying to stay on budget, it's a great place to go because it's like amazing food. He's passed out. It's over 8 o'clock in Denver right now, so he couldn't stay awake. So yesterday we went to the Waimea Canyon, which is on the west side of the island. We're staying on the east side where the resorts are, and it was a beautiful sunny day, and we wanted to do that before there's any rains. It's supposed to be raining off and on during the time that we're here, and we wanted to go on a sunny day because we wanted to do a hike, and it was a perfect day for that. So we drove up there, we went to a couple lookouts. Oh yeah, the steering wheel and the remote control. You are a man.
We have to back up now.
We ended up doing the canyon trail Canyon Cliff Trail, I think. I don't know exactly the name.
Okay, so apparently there's a couple trails here, and one has a waterfall and the other one has a beautiful view. I'm not sure which one we're gonna do, but it's 1.8 miles each way, and based on our last hike that was only 1.7 miles, we'll have to see how much it changes in elevation and stuff before we actually do a couple of the hikes. But there we go. And there's a rooster. They're gonna scare the crap out of me, I'm sure. Good thing is there's no bears or mountain lions in Hawaii like in Colorado, so we won't have to worry about that.
It was a beautiful trail, very different than the ones that we do in Colorado. It had like a canopy almost the entire way, so it felt very cool even though it was hot outside, and the ground was very soft because it's mainly like dirt, and we saw like plants everywhere, and it was just very beautiful. It was quite steep in some places.
Guys, so here's the thing. This is what is waiting for us when we come back. Everybody's warning us that it's gonna be a steep climb backwards. Yep, so I can see how if this is rainy, this would be a very hazardous trail because it's just dirt, and this would be very slippery and hard to come back up.
On the way back, like I was having to like boulder up the edges, I think, you know. My husband had a better time, I guess, because his feet are like larger, but it was really hard in some places, especially when you carry 30+ pounds like he was with the baby and the carrier, but it was still worth it.
All right, we're almost there, guys. But look at this view. You can see the canyon. So I think we have less than a half a mile ahead.
At the end of the trail, there's a huge overlook.
This does not sound very good. But we're gonna go. Guys, look at this view. This is amazing. We are just close to the cliff. I'm not gonna go any further. You can see. And then there's a helicopter. Nature with helicopters. There we go. So beautiful. So beautiful. I'm glad we came. Look at this tree. It's like growing on the side of the cliff. And it has the prettiest flowers.
Trail ended in a waterfall.
I hear the water. She said stay to the left, right? But I don't know if there's a trail. We made it, guys. Woo! Very nice. You just woke up? You like the waterfall?
It wasn't a very big waterfall, but it was pretty nonetheless. Rourke got to put his feet in the water. It was really, really cold. And then we hiked back, and we were exhausted by the time that we got back, especially because most of the hike is going down, and so you have to come back up on the way back, and that was really a killer. But anyway, then we drove back and we stopped in Kekaha, which is like one of the last towns, I think, on the road to the west side, and we had some food at a local bar brewery place. Are you talking to the TV? And then we drove to Poipu Beach, where we watched the sunset, and Rock got to put his feet on the water at the beach. It was the cutest thing. First time since Brazil that he has been to the beach, and in Brazil he was like 6 months old, so he didn't really get the point that he was like on the beach, you know. He was just like whatever. But now that he's so aware of his surroundings, he just wanted to go in the water really bad, and it was like late in the afternoon. It was like windy and the water was a little bit cold, so we didn't put him in the water, but he just wanted to like play with the sand and everything. He kept putting the sand all over his face and all over his ears. I don't think that he got the idea that sand doesn't go in your body. After that, we were coming back to the hotel, and he just passed out. We were gonna stop at a grocery store, and we couldn't even do that because he just passed out, and we wanted him to get to the hotel and sleep in his own crib, and make sure he had a good night of sleep, since the night before we didn't really have a good night of sleep.